Hey everybody, Matt here with Halloween Daily News, and it is time for another unboxing, and it is another new for 2025 Halloween animatronic from our friends at Haunted Hill Farm. This is the third in our series where we are unboxing and reviewing the entire 2025 lineup of 5 brand new animatronics produced by Techie, released this year by Haunted Hill Farm, who have graciously sent us the whole lineup. And I can't believe it. Previously, we've already taken a look at the groundbreaking Jack. He's that slow-moving, giant, pumpkin-headed monster coming out of the ground. Next, we did the Lurching Woman. She's got that awesome jump scare that I love. And now, today, for our third animatronic unboxing from Haunted Hill Farm, we are taking a look at the Ice Cream Clown. 6.5 foot life-size animatronic, and we're going to do just like we did for the others. We're going to unbox it. We're going to take it out piece by piece so you can see exactly how it arrives. I'll lay out all the parts so you can get a good look at everything unassembled, and then we'll go through. We'll follow the instructions step by step. We'll assemble him, we'll build him, and you'll come along for the ride. And then ultimately, we will plug him in for the first time and check him out in action. So we're going to get into it right now. And before I forget, huge thank you to our friends at Haunted Hill Farm. He is in stock online right now. I just checked. Our friends at Lowe's have him in stock at Lowes.com. He's available on Amazon as well. Of course, we'll share an affiliate link in the description of this video where you can get a hold of him. All right, we're gonna cut open this giant shipping box right now. Now, when it comes to scary clowns, generally, I mean, unless your name's Art or maybe Pennywise, not usually all that scary to me personally. I'm not super freaked out by clowns. I'm freaked out by a lot of things. And when it comes to animatronics, I generally feel, well, man, we've got so many killer clown animatronics out there. But this guy, Ice Cream Clown, what really jumped out at me about this guy when we got a first look at his official demo video earlier this year is that, you know, as the name implies, it's ice cream, like ice cream, but it's also ice cream, and he is holding an ice cream cone, and he's also got one on his head, but on the ice cream cone on top, and rather than being ice cream, it is his missing eye, and it's an eyeball moving independently over here in addition to whatever his head's doing. So that was my favorite aspect of him, and I'm excited to see that in person now. And again, just the massive size, 6.5 feet tall. He is going to be insane here at Halloween Daily headquarters. All right, here we go. You can see in there just a little bit what I'm looking at. I can see what looks like his giant red shoes. I can see this is the top of his head right here with that ice cream cone kind of dunked on it. And here, styrofoam that will wrap his arms. And we'll go ahead and remove that off the top. This looks like, oh yeah, that's a big old clown shoe right there. There we go. All right, well, we have a shoe, and it's his left. So we will put that right over here, and this will be the right. And hey, this one's even got some extra graffiti or something on the side of it. All right. I guess maybe it's part of the ice cream that got dunked on him. Let's see if we can get his big old head out here. Nice and easy. Oh yeah. Ooh, man. Oh yeah, seeing him up close, I didn't appreciate the detail of his mouth. He's got some sharpened teeth. Of course, like I said, I remember the ice cream on his head most prominently. All right, let's go ahead and take this plastic off and get a look at his head for the first time. Here we go. Whoa. Yes, and he does have the striking red hair, long red hair, very kind of reminiscent of the great Pennywise. Oh yeah, I like this head sculpt. It is giant. First of all, it is massive. Like Techie is doing with a lot of their animatronics, I didn't notice this until now, but on the inside it's got the red, kind of cut red, so it's gonna really glow with the light inside. And they did that with the groundbreaking Jack. They do that a lot, where it kind of symbolizes just goo and what have you on the inside of the mouth. And then speaking of goo, here, like I said, here's that ice cream cone dunked on his head, covering his whole right side. His nose, and then like another nose up here. This is like his I don't know, like the cherry that was on top of the cone, maybe, I guess. All right, so there he is, and only one wire coming down from the head. Like I said, he's got movement, he makes sound, and he does he will ultimately the eyeball on his ice cream cone will ultimately move as well. And now the specs for this guy state that he's motion activated, but he's got this new sensor, this new technology sensor that apparently detects human movement based on actual body heat, not just on light changes, as is typically the case. All right, so here we go. Another little part there. Let's go ahead and get out. This will be his clothes, his pants, shirt, it looks like, his belt. Let's see in there. Yep. That, put that down next to his big red shoes, and not too much more left in here. Here is the base, it looks like, and possibly his leg poles there. We will put that down here. Our instruction booklet, as well as the adapter. And as I always say, I am no expert at this, so I am going to simply follow the instructions step by step. And if I make any glaring mistakes along the way, then I usually don't cut it out. I just let you know what not to do, so you don't make the mistakes I made. All right, here's these might be his arms, actually, right here. They're gonna kind of reach out. All right, and I think what we have left down here in the bottom must be the other main part of him, which is going to be that ice cream cone itself, the one that he is holding rather than the one that is on his head. And I think that must be what this is, because that's really the only thing we haven't seen yet. We've seen his base, his legs, and I believe his only movements are the mouth and the eyeball on the top of the ice cream cone that he's holding. So let's see. Oh yeah. Well, here's his other hand. It's not holding the ice cream cone. Big, giant clown hand. looks good. And let's see. Oh yeah, here's his control box. Alright. Yeah, it looks like just the two wires coming out of the control box. So one will go to the head and one will go to this, I imagine, which is his right hand that'll be holding that giant ice cream cone. It's gonna make me want some ice cream, I think. All right, there it is. Yes. There's his hand with his other wire, and here's that eyeball I was talking about that will be moving around kind of independently of the rest of his head. All right. And what do we got? We got, what is that? Maybe strawberry or raspberry on the bottom. Looks like some lime. Something yellow, maybe a lemon or butterscotch or a vanilla, I guess. Just a classic vanilla up top, and then some chocolate syrup. So pretty good flavor assortment there, if you ask me. All right. Now, we've got it all unboxed. So now I'm going to lay out all these parts, and I'll get a quick little shot of everything kind of laid out here and out of the plastic so you can see everything that he comes with. And then we're going to go step by step and put him together and plug him in and check him out in action for the first time. Let's go. And there he is, completely unboxed, completely unassembled. Now we're going to put him together and check him out in action for the first time. Alright, here we go. Step one, we are going to attach the lower part of the legs to the base here, neatly labeled. It says back, so this is the back of the base. And as always, just going to connect A to A right here with these nifty snap lock poles. And that is the first part, the lower part of his legs. There we go. Step two, we're going to go ahead and put his feet into place. And his big shoes slide right over. Again, paying attention, they have the back and the back. And this little hole in the front of the shoe kind of falls right over this loop right here to keep it in place. Here's the right one. Again, they're identical except for the right one's got this added graffiti or ice cream or guts, whatever it's supposed to be on there. Step three, connect B to B, the upper second part of his legs. So go in right here and lock B to B. There he is, locked into place. Alright, and next we are going to cover the legs with the foam provided. So we'll do that now. Slide the foam on in so his legs aren't quite as bony. Alright, I think that's how he's going to stay, like that. Wow, this guy is going to be so tall, considering this is like his waist all the way up to here. This is insane. Alright. Next, after putting the poles into place, with the front of the clothing facing away from the back label on the metal base, slide the clothing over the leg foam and assembled lower leg. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and slide his clothing on over the legs. Alright, so the first mistake I made is when you're connecting the second part of the legs here, make sure you have them going inward and not outward. There is a left and a right, and of course, if there's a wrong way to do it, I'm always going to do it the wrong way first. So now I've gone back, I've removed the foam. We did get his pants over him, but here, see, they're going to come together a lot closer like that. Now I'll put my foam back over his leg poles. Now we do have his pants down there. And put this one over, and now he will be able to be to move on to the next step, which is to connect the waist pole here, C to C. Try to do right here. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to connect the spine frame, which also has the control box, on to his waist frame. And I gotta say, guys, they call this guy 6.5 feet tall. He is already like as tall as I am, and we're not even done with this guy. This is insane. Alright, so here's his spine. You know, if he turns out to be too tall for this room, we're gonna have to finish the assembly outside. Alright, that is locked into place. Now, a big moment, we get to lock in the head and shoulder frame, and then we're going to pull his clothes up around him, and yeah, we are getting dangerously close to the ceiling here. So if this guy turns out to be too tall to actually assemble in this room, then we're going to have to finish this assembly, to be continued, outside. But let's see if we can make it happen in here. We're about to find out just how tall this guy is. They call him 6.5 feet. All right, here we go. Right, head and shoulders in place. Oh man. Woo, he is up there. So much taller than a lurching woman. Now we're going to lift the clothing up over his shoulders and feed his right arm into the sleeve. So, all right, it says do the left arm first. All right, now we're going to do his left hand. It's going to be part H connecting to H. All Alright, there we go. I think his left side's pretty much good to go over here. Alright, now technically I'm seeing now that I was supposed to, according to the actual instructions, connected this before we did the other hand. Connected his right arm, that is, F to F. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Playing catch up here. And there we go. Now he's got his right arm. Alright. And then we are going to have to feed his wiring on his right hand, because that's the one with the ice cream eyeball. And so we've got to, before connecting it, feed this wire through the sleeve. And well, I guess I could go ahead and connect it now, and then we'll just work it through there. There we go. He's locked in there, and now we'll feed this wire labeled K up through his sleeve, and I'll come back around here and get it so we can get him plugged in, because I think we are just about there. I just went ahead and connected the K wire to K. We're also going to connect the mouth wire to the box as well. That's J to J. Then I think we are ready to plug this bad boy in. So let's go ahead and do that. His mouth is back here. I'm going to connect J to J. And there is a third wire too, L to L. That is his sensor apparently. This new type of sensor. All right, I am going to suit him up here, get him fastened around the back, straighten up his outfit just a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and hook up his adapter and plug him in for the first time. But oh man, he is big. He is tall. Oh yeah, I guess we can put his suspenders on too. He's got suspenders. Alright, here we go. All told, it took about 45 minutes to assemble, 10 or 15 for the unboxing, for me about an hour for the whole process, and here he is, all 6.5 feet tall of him. You can see he is just towering over me, and he looks awesome all put together. I attached his red suspenders here to his belt. This is that sensor that they really are making a big deal about in the specs. That is new technology. Apparently it will detect motion based on actual human heat rather than just changes in light. And he's all hooked up. He's already turned on, and I'm about to plug him in right now. I straightened his hair as much as possible, or just kind of got it visible. On the back though, he's really, it's kind of like a mask where it's lost a lot of hair. So I guess they're just not planning on many people being tall enough to see the top or back of his head as far as the hair. But it looks great here out front. But around back, it's definitely not very full. But I've done what I can here with that. So with all that being said, let's plug in Ice Cream Clown for the first time and check him out in action. Here we go, guys. All right, we'll see if he picks up my body heat.
Oh, I just love ice cream, especially ice cream floats. Hey, you know what else floats? Bodies.
Oh man, Now I've got the volume turned all the way up, but I love how loud he is and how much volume.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here's the scoop. You best prepare for a meltdown of monstrous proportions.
That's two of his phrases right there. You see the eye over here just kind of turning on its own while he's talking.
Let us take a good look at you. Yes, my favorite flavor. And your fear is the cherry on top. I think I'll have a taste.
Yeah, he looks great when he opens his mouth and the red light coming through.
We're watching you, watching us.
Yeah,
You may be wondering why we exist. Well, we're here to rot your teeth, to rot your flesh. It's the best way to marinate you. It tastes so much better that way.
Now that's 4 different phrases right there. We'll see if he has another 5th different one.
Oh, I just love ice cream. Especially ice cream floats.
I think it's 4 different phrases.
Hey, you know what else floats? Bodies.
Yeah, I love his volume. I love that his mouth moves
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
with what he is saying.
You best prepare.
Really rapping jaw movements in time with what he's saying. I like that. And meanwhile, the whole time, the other eyeball over here is glowing and just turning from side to side. His jaw, like I said, moves really
Take a
fast.
good look at you.
His one left eye glows. I like that. A lot of light coming from inside the mouth.
And
I
your
like that.
fear is the cherry on top. I think I'll have
All of his phrases obviously have to do with ice cream or something edible. Yeah, he's turned all the way up, but that is some good volume on this guy. No other movement in the left side or the
We're watching you.
below the waist or his legs or anything like that. No
You may be
turning
wondering
at the
why
waist
we
or anything
exist.
like that.
Well,
Just the
we're
mouth
here
and
to
the
rot
eyeball.
your teeth, to rot your flesh.
He's definitely
The best way
imposing, like
to
it's
marinate
he's
you.
towering over me right here.
So much better that way.
Yeah, I am totally digging him. He is in stock right now. I'll put an affiliate link down below. Thanks to Haunted Hill Farm for sending us Ice Cream Clown. Give me your thoughts down below. I'm going to turn down the lights and get some more demo video without me talking through it, so you can get a good look at him, especially with the lowered lights and what he would look like in the dark. You guys tell me what you think in the comments below. I can't wait to hear from you. Watch this demo video now. And stay tuned for lots more unboxings and more Halloween treats coming your way. You're not going to want to miss any of it, I promise you. Until then, I'm Matt Arts for Halloween Daily News. Thank you for watching.
We're watching you, watching us. You may be wondering why we exist. Well, we're here to rot your teeth, to rot your flesh. It's the best way to marinate you. It tastes so much better that way. Ladies and clown of monstrous proportions. Oh, I just love ice cream. Especially ice cream floats. Hey, you know what else floats? Bodies. Let us take a good look at you. Yes. My favorite flavor. And your fear is the cherry on top. I think I'll have a taste!